This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. Sexual Assault Awareness Week is an annual campaign to raise public awareness about sexual assault and to educate communities and individuals on how to prevent sexual violence. This morning we have Kim LeBaron, Executive Director of Victim Support Services here in Kirksville. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Thank you so much for coming on. So first of all, kind of just tell us and the viewers what your service is all about, your organization, what you guys do for the community.
Well, we're a private nonprofit organization, and our focus is working with all victims of violent crime, and that includes domestic and sexual violence.
Okay. Now, explain your relationship with the community, because, you know, I'm going to be honest right now. I've been here for over 3 years, and I did not know that the service was available for us. So kind of just explain how you do an outreach to the community members.
Well, we're celebrating 25 years of service of the to the community, and we have a lot of different ways that people find us. We do a lot of community and public education, but we also have a 24-hour crisis line where people who are in crisis can call and find out about our services. We have a lot of referrals that come to us through the Sheriff's Department, the Police Department, the hospital, different social service organizations in the community. We actually serve 7 counties.
Wow, so you're a really big organization.
Well, we're a really small organization
but
serving a
cover
big area.
There
right,
you go.
right.
And kind of explain your relationship with Truman State. I know that when looking at your Facebook page, you guys have a very close relationship. And how does this week correlate with your guys' service?
Well, we do have a long relationship with Truman State University, and the students have been an amazing support to us for all of the years. In fact, at any given time, we have about 60 Truman students who are volunteers, and so we have done lots of things with them. And over the years, they've done lots of fundraising for us. We've go on campus, do education, provide services to some students. It's just been an ongoing, long-going relationship.
And obviously you help people get back on their feet. You help counsel them through such a difficult time in their life, whether it's sexual assault or domestic violence or any other sort of thing. Kind of talk about maybe some signs that we can look out for if we have a family friend or a relative or somebody like that we might assume or think something's happening, but we don't know how to approach it. What should we look out for?
Well, I think one of the things to always remember that when someone's in a relationship where violence is happening, and it just might be mental abuse, and I don't mean just, because that's often harder to get past than the physical abuse, but it's the isolation factor. If there was someone who's not wanting them to be alone with their friends, not have contact with their family, keeps them away from doing their normal things, that's one sign. Another thing is if someone makes fun of your friend or your family member, that makes you feel uncomfortable. It's, where they're putting that person down, that person can't ever do something that's correct or right. Those are some signs to look for.
Okay. And so you said you've been around for 25 years. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And I know that celebration happened, or that milestone happened in November, but you do have a big celebration coming up at the end of the month, correct?
Yes, on April 30th, we're in the process of fundraising, raising, we hope, $25,000 to commemorate this event. And but we have a dinner that's happening on April 30th. The social hour starts at 5:30. Dinner's at 6. We'll do some community recognitions, give out some volunteer awards. We have a keynote speaker coming from Columbia, Stephanie Logan. She's the executive director of LEAD, which is Leadership, Education, and Advocacy for the Deaf, and they run the national hotline for the deaf for domestic violence and sexual violence. And our organizations have had a long working relationship, and so we're real pleased to have her come and speak on our behalf.
Fantastic. So you're looking for donations as well to kind of help keep your organization up and running. So the community can help not just by going to this dinner, but in other ways as well, correct?
Right, absolutely. There's always lots of opportunities. This community has been amazing. For being in a rural area, we have one of the longest serving shelters in all of Missouri, and because we've been operating for obviously 25 years. And so that's taken the entire community to be able to do that, to keep us going. People do just amazing things for us. Besides fundraisers, they bring things like blankets and clothing and just all kinds of personal care items. I always say to people, if you come and stay in the shelter, if you were staying in the shelter, everything that you get up and use every morning when you're getting ready to go to work or school are all things that our clients need every day, every time they come into the shelter. So we provide all of those things, food, everything that you need while you stay in the shelter. And people are always fundraising, bringing those things, donating those things.
Yeah. And it's fantastic that you do offer these services for those people that need that extra shoulder to lean on and get them back on their 2 feet. And it's awesome that our viewers and our community, surrounding communities, help make that happen for women and men that need help. So thank you so much. What we'll do is we'll post everything on our website at heartlandconnection.com. We'll link up your information as well so they can get in contact with you. Thanks again, Kim, for coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
And we'll be right back.